You've heard Scott Servais say things like, get me to 40 games and we can start assessing. But I think the key word here is we can start kind of assessing what we have, because things happen. And you know what? Things have happened to the Mariners. Robbie Ray is working some things out. And I'm not saying he's going to all of a sudden flip a switch and be the Cy Young guy that he was last year. But he's going to get closer. I guarantee you that he's going to get closer. They're going to get Mitch Haniger back. To some level, for some period of time, they're going to get Kyle Lewis back. So some things have happened. The bullpen's had its, same as last year, the bullpen's had its bumps in the road early in the season. And they will figure it out. All of that stuff that happened last year that lends all of this confidence, at least for me, in this year's club, is about Scott Servais. He's proven to me, and so have those players down there. J.P. Crawford, Mitch Haniger, Marco Gonzalez, Paul Sewald, and we know Sergio Romo's done it, so it's nice to have him out there in the bullpen. They've done this now. They've fought through. Tom Murphy is a big part of this, and it sounds like he's going to be back sooner than later. But they have done this before. They know what it looks like. They know what it takes to fight and claw and scratch and to kind of run through the gamut of the toughest parts of your season, whether it has anything to do with the schedule or not. You struggled. And so many teams do. So many teams do. The Yankees were a 500 team on July 4. At the halfway mark of the actual schedule through 82 games, they were a 500 team and then went nuts. And since then, they've been one of the best teams in baseball. It's the best record in the American League right now, too. But you look at this year's Mariner team, and it's very similar to last year. It's a better team on paper. It's a more talented club, but the same types of things are happening. They're having some blow-ups in the bullpen. Their guys aren't hitting consistently. And we don't exactly know how much Jesse Winker's going to hit, but we know he's going to be better than he had been. And he's already turned that on. We don't know for sure if Luis Torrens is going to hit. I buy it. We don't know for sure Abraham Toro is going to hit. I buy it, at least to a certain extent. He's not going to hit $170. And there might be somebody surprise us, that somebody might come up and maybe Steven Souza turns into this great, versus left-handed option this year. And just as a platoon guy ends up being like the answer. But they're going to figure it out. I have full confidence. I'm not sitting here guaranteeing you they're winning 90-plus games getting into the playoffs. I still feel they're in a really good spot. And Scott Servais is the leader of all of that. All of those leaders on the field and in that clubhouse were aided in some manner, directly and indirectly, by the way Scott Servais runs that baseball team. Hey, it's Jason Churchill. To get the full episode, as well as every other episode of the podcast, past and future, subscribe for as little as $5 per month by going to bit.ly/getthepod. That's bit.ly/getthepod, all one word. A link you can also find on my Twitter profile. Hey, thanks for checking out Baseball Things.